Hey friends, Skippy0330 with the again. If you haven't noticed, haven't made a video in a while. It has been almost a year here since I've been able to, and one of the big factors we're going to go into is 7 Days to Die itself. Now, to be fair, I started playing this game way back in Alpha 12. The game has changed massively since things have been added, taken away, put back in, added again. It's been a little bit of a whirlwind. So, over those years, it's been like 10 years, guys. You can't help but to blame me when I have to say things get a little stale. Now, I'm the type of guy that likes to jump on the game, say like Minecraft, build, every once in a while get bored, put down the game, and then come back to it after a while and add to it. And that's something I've always wanted here in 7 Days to Die, and it just hasn't happened over that amount of time, and I've simply burned myself out on the game. Now, as far as the gameplay and stuff goes, does not feel like the game I originally fell in love with, unfortunately. It doesn't play the same way. It was completely open world before, and yeah, it's not the same experience. But that, if you're a new player and you'd never had that experience, 7 Days to Die could be an awesome game for you. And I do believe that is who the current audience is. A lot of the viewers now that are coming to this video and have reached out to me in comments and on Discord have played this game for a very long time and have moved on themselves too. I actually really don't have a lot of my original viewer base. Now, I could go on for hours here about all the changes and things that have happened in 7 Days to Die, but I think that topic has been beaten right into the ground, and most of us agree or disagree, but it is a completely different game than it has been in the last 10 years. The face of YouTube also has changed over that amount of time as well. Guys, I love making my Let's Plays. I love doing the, hey guys, check this out, check out this footage. I'm gonna go and do some stuff that's boring, cut it, come back to it all done, show you guys what I've done, and move on from there. Unfortunately, the face of YouTube has changed for that. It doesn't really like that, doesn't really like the Let's Play titles anymore. I've been looking here for a little while at everyone's channels, what other channels are doing to survive, and, maybe a way that I could still do YouTube and enjoy it. And it really made me think, what did I get into doing this in the first place? And that was originally because I had broken my ankle and bought a PS4 and I was completely bored and I wanted people to play Minecraft with, and I was told streaming might be a good way of doing that. And I was like, okay, cool. I'll just stream my gameplay. And to me, even at that point in time, the concept of that was really foreign. It wasn't, and it wasn't really a thing where you had really big streamers. It was just kind of more a, hey, check out this guy who's playing this thing. And I really enjoyed that. I met a lot of friends, built a community around Minecraft that way, and actually eventually ended up doing pretty well for myself on Twitch. And after a while, I decided I want to venture into making videos, and that's what brought me to YouTube. So now I've had my whole arc here, guys. I've had my ups and downs. I've had my peak. I'm definitely nowhere near my peak like I used to be anymore. And that is a-okay with me. What I want out of this channel and the future of it is to build a friend group again. A group of people I can just game with. There's going to be no real burden to make any money, to become famous, to do any of that stuff. I just wanted to chill with you guys again. You know what I mean? I feel pretty fulfilled in life. I have my son now. You know what I mean? I have a decent job that definitely more than pays the bills. So this now can just become a hobby to me again. And I think that's what I lost in doing YouTube was being able to play games as a hobby and just frankly just enjoying the experience instead of trying to make it fully entertaining. Not to say I didn't yeah, I didn't enjoy making content for people, but there's something to be said about just being able to start up your game, play it, and shut it down and not have to share it. And that's actually what I've been doing for the last little while. I played a few games, finished off a few games I haven't. I haven't been able to finish in a long time. Recently, I've actually picked up Minecraft again, and in 10 years, damn, that game has changed. And I started a forever world, one maybe that I can play with my son here once he gets old enough. And that to me is exciting, the ability to do that. Start a world now, and in the future, be able to be like, here, son, would you like to join me? That's crazy to me, guys. And one day, I do hope 7 Days to Die does that for me again. When they finish and I can be like, you know what, I could start this game, I can play it, and I can keep playing it. There's not going to be any new updates that I have to introduce and start a new gameplay. So we're hoping that maybe I'll come back here 3.0 to check it out. I think I have to temper my expectations for 7 Days to Die Let's Plays because frankly, I want to go for the gold. I want to build big stuff. And what happens is I run out of time. The next alpha's coming up, and I'm like, I'm not gonna be able to finish this." And I haven't been finishing my Let's Plays. That's to me, that's depressing, and to the viewers, that's disappointing for you guys too. I don't wanna do that anymore. Now for the future of my channel, what I've been doing here is checking out other channels, and I think I kinda like a certain style here I'm gonna go with that'll also, be okay with YouTube's algorithm so we can get more people into the community. And that's doing a streaming video hybrid where I stream all the normal stuff. I chill with you guys, we do that, and then I make a video. And the video is going to be about the progress, not necessarily a let's play, but I'll figure out a way to put stuff into a playlist so you can actually watch the progress in order so it makes sense because yeah, I really also don't want to get nailed and buried by the YouTube algorithm. Like I said, I'm not trying to make money, but it'd be nice to see people and hear from people again too, and meet a lot of new people. Now, as far as my personal life goes here, guys, like I said, last summer we had the fires. My throat got super sore. It was just a really bad time. We were grinding hard at work to get caught up. When I first joined them, they were about 3 years behind. We're finally caught up now, though. So I was tired, especially with having a newborn too. It was quite a bit. So one thing had to go, and unfortunately, that was YouTube videos. Now, the one other thing too that happened was we lost a great person, Midnight Designer, Brian, last year. Last February. It's been about a year now, actually, since he's passed. And I'm not gonna lie, guys, that spooked me a little bit. I'm not a young buck anymore. I just had a brand new little baby, and honestly, I want to be around for him, guys. So I've been working myself through those kind of things, if you know what I mean. It's a whole thing. It's a weird midlife crisis, what I have to say, having a kid like that. And then other than that, guys, on December 25th, I unfortunately, it's not easy to say yet, but I lost Bob. Um, he passed away in his sleep peacefully, so it wasn't painful for him. So much so that when I came downstairs, I didn't realize. I started doing things and I found it odd. He wasn't getting up. He looked like he was sleeping. So, Bob's no longer with us, and it's been a lot, but I've made it through, and I think we're back to the point now where I have the extra time now to make videos. Bob took up a lot of my personal time too. Not to say I wouldn't do anything to have that back, but I'm also not going to waste it. You know what I mean? I'm going to do something that I love and continue it on. Anyway, guys, I could go on forever. I look forward to seeing you guys here soon in videos and especially on stream. I'm going to be totally casual about it. I'm not giving you guys a schedule. I'm not pressuring myself. I just want to chill with you guys again. I want to get on voice chat with you. I miss the old days of multiplayer and whatnot. Anyway, I'm gonna go now. It's good seeing you guys again. Love to hear from you in the comments, and I'll see you in the next one.